Welcome back to the show. I want to say thanks to French Quarters Guest Apartments for being our New York City hotel. Let them be your headquarters in New York City. Go to FrenchQuartersNY.com to book your next stay. FrenchQuartersNY.com to book your next stay. I sent the broads to get me some cheeseburgers, and I was in the middle of them. What's up? We're with Adrian Minkowicz. Adrian is a comedian from Argentina who travels the world doing stand-up. And he just got back from where? I'll let you say it. Go ahead, Adrian.
Hi, guys.
What's
Very happy
up,
to
man?
be here again. I went to Norway. I was performing in Norway, Scotland, England, France, Germany, and Belgium.
How many gigs in how many days?
11 in 3 weeks, 6 countries.
That's a lot. It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Now, in Norway, what do you do? A lot of cod material? I don't understand. What do you do in Norway?
I do more or less the same. The same that I do here. Because,
Really?
Yeah, because people, they perceive me in a similar way. Like I am the weird guy in the lineup.
Right.
Like really a guy from Argentina that's performing in English, so I can do that.
Are they impressed by that? I'm impressed by it.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
With Norwegian people, sometimes it's difficult to know if they're impressed or
You're very impressive. Nice jacket.
They are polite. They are very polite, and they laugh.
They are?
And yeah.
You find we hear from bands who play in all over like that that they just really get the performers over there. They're more generous to performers. They appreciate the performers over there. Do you feel the same way?
In Norway?
Norway and, I mean, all
Nordic
through Europe,
countries.
all through, I mean, when you go outside the U.S. and you go that direction, from what we hear, it just seems like they pay you more, they like you more.
Well,
I mean,
do they pay you more?
They pay you more.
They
for
do?
Sure. Yeah.
How much more?
For sure. Much more.
Much?
Much
Nice.
more.
Marchetti, we got to get over there.
What kind
Yeah,
of...
well, maybe not in
awesome.
your case, Artie, but in my case, in
No,
relation to the United States, the gigs, even when I perform in Spanish, like for example in Spain, you earn much more,
Wow.
But I perform longer time, no? But you, yeah.
Like how long are you talking?
In Spanish, 1 hour, but in English, I was between 15 and I was headlining in shows in the stand clubs in Scotland, in Newcastle in England, in Edinburgh and Glasgow. I was headlining a show that were sold out.
You do an hour in Spanish.
No, an hour in Spanish, and I was doing 20-something minutes in English. I worked crowds for 300 people in Newcastle, 250 in Glasgow, and 170 in Edinburgh.
Edinburgh, now that's Scotland. I played there before.
Yeah,
I did the festival there. I had a blast in Scotland. Did you have fun?
Me too.
That was one of the best weeks of my life.
Oh, someone told me in Scotland, comedians are like soccer players.
Yeah,
and I know that, they appreciate soccer. In Argentina, comedians are not soccer players. So I thought, wow, the pressure will be high. It was amazing. They are really with you all the time. I had a blast in the
What do you
UK.
mean? They listen? Like the audience listens good? Like, what do you mean with you all the time?
They listen. That sometimes people were telling me, be careful because they will heckle you, for example.
Right, sure.
But they didn't heckle. They were that sometimes if they were talking, they were trying to be funny, but funny with you, not funny destroying the show.
No, I understand. They're not trying to be, but they're not trying to ruin the show. But just by talking, it's annoying. Like, just by talking, even when they're trying to say something nice, like that happens to me sometimes. They're very nice to yell out a reference to the show. Like, listen to the show, blah, blah, blah. But just by saying that, they throw you off on your timing. So it's annoying. Like, you don't mind that?
I built over that. For example, in Newcastle happened, I had this gig that was going very well, 300 people, and I have a joke about looking like a rapist at night. So at some moment, at the end of the show...
is that, what exactly is the joke?
No, the joke is...
It's out of context.
Yeah, I just moved to a sketchy part of Brooklyn, and I am walking there at night, and I don't like it. So I said to my friend, do you think that this neighborhood is dangerous? And he looks at me and he says, what do you worry about? You look like a rapist.
Oh. Well, now, do these guys... In other words, so do they just get... When you say sketchy part of Brooklyn, they just understand what Brooklyn is?
Oh yeah, yeah,
just
for
know
sure. I
Brooklyn.
explain, yeah,
Right.
yeah, yeah. Or I try to, yeah, for sure.
Okay.
So then at the end of my set, I had other word that I am saying. Well, I used to be what you call. And someone from nowhere shouted, "A rapist." So 300 people were laughing.
Right.
I was laughing. And then, since that bit was about my wife, I said, well, after that, I got married with her. So I was pretty good at it.
Very nice.
And they were like,
Well, that's the thing. It doesn't matter. At that point, you just want them to be laughing, because it's a tough gig. So if they're laughing at something someone said or you said, who cares? As long as they're laughing.
Yeah, exactly.
You got to get a check and get out of it.
Yes.
But that's impressive stuff, man.
Yeah,
it is.
thanks.
Because, I'm sorry. If I could do that in Spanish, I'd be making a lot of money. I get nervous doing different parts of Jersey, like much less, different parts of the country and the world. I mean, you're doing different parts of the world. It's crazy.
For me, it's exciting to change from city to city and try to build something or to tailor something.
I'm glad you're here tonight because maybe you could give us some advice. Obviously every comedian's goal is to try to become famous. And, Mike from this show has gotten kind of famous, but he's given some people in our lives the hi-hat. You know what the hi-hat is?
No.
The hi-hat means like he's arrogant. He's like ignoring them now.
No.
Carlo is a great comic who's worked with us before, and we've all known for a while. Carlo, is Carlo mic'd?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike, Carlo, say something.
Hey, how are you, Artie?
What's up? So now Carlo claims that he texted Mike on Thanksgiving, Happy Thanksgiving, and Mike just doesn't text him back.
Nothing.
Whereas in the old days, he would text him back. But now Mike is, got some fame from the show, and he's hi-hatting Carlo.
No,
Absolutely.
I wasn't feeling good for a few weeks, and on Thanksgiving I just ate, hung with my family, and went to bed.
And he also didn't show up for my roast either. He backed out at the last minute.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Now what happened there? Now listen, Mike, I got like 14 texts from you on Thanksgiving. You were very well enough to text me.
Oh, wow.
These guys are trying to bait you.
Mike,
over
I
here
didn't think
now.
you would do me like that, Mike. That's not right.
No, these guys are trying to bait me now.
You called me a couple
Mike, I got
times.
2 from you on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Wow. And you don't even like him, and you got 2 from him.
That's true.
Yeah.
No. You guys are trying to bait me.
It just sounds like I'm not. You probably got the text and go like, look, Carlo, great comic, but he can't help me right now. So why would I text him back?
Wow.
No. There's a lot of jerk-offs in this, but I'm not one of them like that.
Adrian, what do you think? I mean, do you think Mike should have taken the time to text
If I
him back?
remember, I think that he sent me one message for text.
Adrian was in Norway, and you barely know him, and you send him Happy Thanksgiving. Carlo gets a puttana.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I'm not.
I get one of these. Remember
What it
these?
is? He gave me the hi-hat. And is that true? Of course it is.
Artie, as busy as you are, I got a text from you within a minute.
That's right. I remember. That's right. He texted me Happy Thanksgiving. I texted Carlo right back Happy Thanksgiving.
As
But wait,
busy
wait,
as he
wait.
is, and he's 10 times busier
No,
than
but-
you.
no, but let
And
me,
heavier.
let me stick up for myself here, Carlo.
We'll
all
be
right?
back right after this.
The Artie Lange Show, weeknights on Audience, only on DirecTV.